Hey everyone, welcome back to your daily market close for Tuesday, June 2nd, 2026. The mood on Wall Street today? Definitely mixed. Indices pushed higher, but some mega-cap names took a serious beating. Let's break it all down. Starting with the major indices. Green across the board but nothing explosive. The S&P 500 closed at 759.57. Up a modest 0.14%. The Nasdaq did a bit better, gaining 0.46% to finish at 746.16. And the Dow Jones led the pack today, climbing 0.5% to close at 514.05. So broader markets held up just fine. But the real story is under the hood. Let's talk about the Magnificent Seven. Because today was a tale of two camps. Microsoft was the biggest mover and not in the good way. MSFT dropped 4.17% to $441.31. That is a rough session for one of the market's heavyweights. Alphabet wasn't far behind, falling 3.86% to close at $361.85. And Amazon also slid, losing 1.81% to end at $256.52. Three of the biggest tech names all deep in the red. But on the flip side, Apple surged 2.90% to $315.20. Tesla also had a solid day, climbing 1.89% to $423.74. So you can see why the overall sentiment reads mixed today. Winners and losers were split right down the middle of the mega cap space. Moving to commodities. Oil was the big story. WTI crude jumped 1.31% to $137.27 a barrel. That move ties directly to a major headline we'll get to in a moment. Gold ticked up 0.17% to $411.95. Silver added 0.47%, settling at $67.99. Precious metals continue to hold steady. Crypto had a brutal day. Bitcoin tumbled 6.77% to $66,446. Ethereum fell almost identically, dropping 6.72% to $1,865.67. That is a significant pullback for both major tokens. Risk-off vibes clearly hit the digital asset space hard today. Unfortunately, no Forex data was available for this session. We'll have those numbers back for you next time. Now let's hit the headlines driving today's action. First up, HPE absolutely skyrocketed, surging 30% after its biggest earnings beat since 2018. That is a monster move for Hewlett-Packard Enterprise. Definitely one to watch going forward. Second, FedEx Freight's CEO made waves saying self-driving trucks are ready for prime time. Autonomous logistics is no longer a future story. It's becoming a right-now conversation. And third, and arguably the most market-moving headline today, oil prices jumped after reports that U.S.-Iran talks have collapsed. That breakdown erased recent declines in crude and pushed WTI back above $137. That headline explains a lot of today's energy sector strength. So to wrap it up, indices finished green but the internals were choppy. Big tech was deeply divided with Microsoft and Alphabet dragging while Apple and Tesla lifted. Crypto sold off hard and oil surged on geopolitical tension. Keep an eye on how those US-Iran developments unfold this week. Any further escalation could push crude even higher. Also watch for follow-through on that HPE earnings momentum. And with Bitcoin below $67,000, the next few sessions could be critical for crypto. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you right here tomorrow.